Ooh, brother. Alright, let's get a kisk. Hello, Kiggy. How you doing? About DPS meter? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do PvE this stream. I mean, maybe, but I don't have it installed yet. I'll try it out later tonight. See, I'll try it later tonight after stream, get it set up, see how it is. I mean, it is nice to potentially have access to a DPS meter that isn't paywalled in some way. Also, there's a lot of fucking people here. Jesus Christ, dude. Holy. Here we go. Yeah, I'll try it out. I'm looking forward also to like potentially some sort of like website to be able to like upload the logs for like certain fights. Something like a MyIon or WoW logs or FF logs. Able to condense it somewhere and review the data. But I don't think that's gonna happen until global, I don't think. I mean, who knows? Who knows? There's some motivated people out there. How many guys most do PvP on this server, man? And then there's the Helios. I mean, maybe I need to just like try defending early on in the day. Like, that's the thing, right? Because I'm practically streaming every day, and usually when I stream, I prefer to invade instead of like defend. I don't really get to do the early. Oh, this guy is fucking center and spellbook. This guy is gaming. I don't really do to get the. I don't really get to do the early rifting on defense. So who knows? Maybe there's more people, but yeah. Oh, there we go. Nanny gaming, yeah, that's me. That is me. By the way, got a bit of a jump scare. Right when I turned on the game. Because, let me see. Like, a Shugo game popped right when I logged in, and I was like, you know what? Sure, I'll do it. So I did the Shugo. Yeah. I got a gold cape, random ass gold cape. I was like, yeah, I'll send it on my PvE guard. I got fucking combat speed. Random Shugo gold, got the combat speed. GG. Game's too easy. The PvE guard is done. I am able to move on with my life and use my money for my next piece of PvP gear. What's nanny gaming? It's just like Like the weird like automatic translation. Like for some reason the Taiwanese people, they call clerics either milk or nanny for some reason. I don't know if it's like I still don't know whether it's like actually what they're saying in Chinese and it's just getting translated one to one, or if it's just like a way of saying it, right? And it's just getting like translated too literally or something. I don't know. Either way, it's pretty funny. Babysitting DPS, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, okay, the milk stuff doesn't really make sense. I don't know why milk. I don't think I want to know. It's Chinese slang. I mean, yeah, I would have guessed, right? It just sounds weird when it's translated literally, I guess. Also, I'm pretty close to 2-star. I actually rose up in the cleric ranks a decent amount. Yeah, I'm here. So, moving up in the world. Unfortunately, the clerics have a kill trader. This guy is kill trading. So, the ranks are already tainted, but it is what it is. Milk because you're filling the HP bar. Okay, well, that's a bit of a stretch, but I guess I can picture that. Why isn't fucking Chenta called Milk then? Chenta is also a healer. Why does Chenta get to be the cool protective circle? Milk is more heal, I see. So I guess Chenta is like Gatorade or something. Int class. I think that's just a stack of people. Yeah, there's another guy here though. This guy is absolutely gonna pull my ass. I think he pulled my divine aura. Yeah, he's gonna make it out. Yeah. The template takes so long to kill now. Yeah. Skimmed milk, yeah. There's another guy at the benches here. Pretty deep. Pretty deep. Okay. Can I see him from here? I think he's gone actually. Hope they bring Sealed Dungeon Sinks in. I mean, on one end, yeah, sure. On the other, I'm a bit... I feel like ults need to not be too easy either, unless they make ults not as good. You know what I mean? Because if you make ults too easy, what ends up happening is that people are gonna go in the excess, you know? People are gonna start making like 8 ults, and then they're gonna make ult accounts as well. Int class. I think there's a second one though. There's one here, trainee, brother. It is a 4th class here though. 2 people at the entrance. 7th and 4th. Yeah, he's in one. A valiant attempt. Holy shit, there's a lot of people here all of a sudden. Yeah, I mean, okay, on the last streams, they did say that they don't have plans for it right now, though, so... It doesn't SM. I have to wait for my cooldowns before I do anything. Also, It's so funny to me because like these guys clearly see me, but they're still like staying together in the guards. Like one brain cell shared across the entire Zerg. You want to get this maintenance just announced on Korea? Wait, right? When? When is it gonna happen? I mean, this might be a shorter stream than anticipated, I guess. I wonder if it's an emergency maintenance to fix the root, Cleric's root not working on impact rolls. That would be funny. I mean, I don't know if it would be funny, it would be a little bit sad, but, you know, not completely unexpected. In 20 minutes? This is about to be the shortest fucking stream of all time. I'm paralyzed. And I'm shield covered. Just one server? Oh, okay. Alright. You got me scared for a second. And single server shortage also for 7 hours? Really? That's kind of crazy. Feels bad for them. Also, is the paired server also going into maintenance, or is the other faction just gonna be alone? -7 hours. Ah, okay. Gotcha. I thought the dash was just a duration. I see. Is that the Templar? That's a Sork. Okay, I'll go check the other town. For the time being, some diversity. But yeah, we are finally going to be back on the PvP gear grind, at least for now. I do have other plans tied to PvE gear, but I need to prepare my next piece at this point. I'm a little bit too far behind on my next piece, given how soon it's gonna be. So I need 10 mil. I need to set aside 10 mil for the inheritance shit. I need golds for the inheritance stones. Okay, so question, by the way. For the inheritance stones with the transmute, you can buy golds on the auction house, right? If need be, to move them into the stones, right? Just in the case scenario, I don't get lucky with drops, right? I'm just wondering. Because I haven't saved any of my golds for the inheritance stones. I used fucking full send everything on my PvE guard to get the correct stats. But yeah, I need 10 mil, I need a few golds, and I'm also gonna need a bunch of money to like continue transmuting my silver metals. Like I think I'm done with the morphs for now. Yeah, I've morphed everything, but I still have a bunch of weeklies to get done, so it's probably gonna be another 10 mil just to get the metals themselves. And then we get the chess piece. Gonna be quite a significant upgrade because that's gonna get me my second set effect for Centurion, which is gonna be 5% damage tolerance, which is pretty huge, pretty huge. Also, I'm getting the chess piece, so more damage boost on the soulbind. Yeah, pretty significant upgrade. Yeah, quite significant. And then after that, I think I'm chilling on the PvP gear side until the Tribunus stuff. I might just like set aside my silver medals, wait for metal gamba, like silver to gold and stuff like that. We don't have a siege soon, right? Yeah, no, okay, we're good. We're good until tomorrow. The guy over here. Two guys, in fact. Glass. What else? The guy too, right? Yeah, no, that's just a stack of people. There was people on the obelisk though, I think. Yeah, two guys. Third class, second class, okay. That's a free open buffet. Don't mind if I do. There's another guy over here. In class, kinda whatever. There's never anyone inside. Like the benches. One of them rezzed and is moving. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll kill the Nin class. Might as well, right? He's pretty well positioned, so. Alright. Now I need a little bit of flight time. I'm actually considering making the bigger flight pods since they're actually good now, but Jesus Christ, man. Such a bother. It's already like bad enough to make the basic flight pods, and then you need to also turn them into the bigger flight pods. Like, dude, they need to do something about consumable crafting in this game. It takes too long. Like, dude, literally when I stopped stream yesterday, basically the only thing that I did is I just crafted. I just launched like 600 potion crafts and stuff like that, and that took like over an hour. Straight up. It's too much. There's a guy here. 3-star, ooh. Ackman. Yeah, nobody else. Yeah, I think we're just about done with this town for now. Yeah. Alright. Let's loop back. Yeah, the crafting, like they did make it a bit faster because they removed the success animation. But we need batch. We need like bulk crafting for consumables. Like straight up. And we also need bulk gathering. Like I'm just saying that the crafted consumables should not be a luxury, right? Like virtually almost no one is using the blue scrolls. Like the blue scrolls are so fucking ridiculous to make. It's crazy. Like I was using them for a time, but it was way too much maintenance to upkeep the scrolls, and it's not even like that big of an improvement over the NPC bot stuff, right? So yeah, they have a ways to go. There is a boss here and it's moving, so it is engaged. See if we have anyone here. It's just PvE flagged people. Yeah. Not even using scrolls anymore. I mean, the NPC ones are whatever. It's like 1k each, right? It's basically nothing. I just find it weird that there is such a stark difference between the cost of a regular scroll and the cost of the slightly upgraded crafted one, right? And like potions literally were like the healing pots that you're taking every 10 seconds as well as the flight pots. Like you're consuming so many of these for the amount of your crafting. Really crazy. Yeah, I've been thinking about, because of how far away the next sentence is. I've been thinking of maybe hunting a different compass and parchment to try and like change a few things on my skill levelings. Like definitely with the current TTK, Radiant Recovery 20 is like absolutely fucking massive right now. It's yeah. I'm seriously considering it. Like getting this to 20 and like would also be interesting to experiment with the 20% incoming heal instead of the 10% match HP. Like, if you're able to take the -2 second cooldown, right? Your first radiant recovery is going to heal you a bit less, but technically speaking, the succeeding ones during the fight would heal you for more, right? While also increasing light of regeneration, so definitely some food for thought. Yeah. Also absolution. Yeah. Strongly considering it. Because like, if I was able to cast Radiant Recovery more often, as well as like upkeep the healing boost, some classes would definitely be easier to deal with, like Ranger, for example. A lot of the fights where you're like constantly healing yourself, first class. That's a lot of people over here. Yeah, I missed him a couple of times. Alright. So I guess that's what's going on with this rift. Just two Zergs fighting each other at Zoomian for now. Pretty unlikely to find other people on the rest of the map if that's what's going on. I'm done with my 70 veteran kills, right? Yeah, I am. I'm literally done with everything except the defense quests. Well. Well. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be defending on the next coming rifts. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what's going on. Just trying to heal mobs. They're just so wacky, dude. And he's paralyzed. Well, unfortunate for you. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, I should have just inhaled. Yeah, Sork seems to be the only class that was just virtually unaffected by the TTK changes. They still just press Inferno and then just kill you. It's yeah. Bruh. That class, yeah, Templar though, like By the time I get him to half health, the rest of the Zerg will have reunited with him. Cleric. Cleric. I'm paralyzed. Well, I'm having deja vu from the Hitania days. Also, the Asmozerg is nowhere to be seen now. Go up earlier. Not much, just getting paralyzed and getting zerged. That's the usual. Same old. If it's literally just like a pack of 20 people roaming in front of Zoomin Village, I'm probably not gonna hang out for too long. Like with the TTK changes, the 5 seconds of invuln is typically not enough to kill someone at this point. At least not with the gear I have right now. So can't really be brazen against Zergs anymore. 10th class. Fixed. Oh, here comes the Asmo Zerg. Here they are. They showed up. Damn. Hate to see it. Oh, this guy wants nothing to do with me. But I do. Ah, I'm paralyzed. Yeah, I mean, if it's like that, like, I might as well just go to the abyss, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm not staying. I'm not staying. This is fucking useless. I don't need my photo on quest anyways. I'll do a quick check by Outguard, and then if there's nothing, I'll just go to the abyss, to be honest. Alright. Do a quick look around. Doubt I'm gonna find people, but you never know. There's a guy here, but Yeah, it's a PvE flag. I'll fly towards Nornir. I'll just do the usual loop. What's new in Season 2? A couple of things. There's been a decent amount of like balance changes, like general PvP damage formula change, so on and so forth, as well as obviously every seasonal stuff got reset and started again. A bunch of content got like slight revamps, new zones, like which one? Okay, there we go. Essential Trial, Nightmare, and Raid all have new rotations and like slight changes. We got a new dungeon. We're gonna get another new dungeon in like a week and a half, and then another one the week after that. We're gonna get a new Transcendence dungeon like in 3 weeks, as well as a new card and 5 new sets of cards. We got a new 8-man raid that was announced. That's gonna be like a month and a half. Like, yeah. This amount of stuff. A new Abyss area as well. We got the Central Abyss, which I'm about to go into if I don't find anyone. Yeah, they've been a bit more like, you know, gradual with the way they are releasing the Season 2 content. Just so like, we get like the new stuff 1 week after the other instead of everything at once at the same time like we did Season 1. But yeah, it's kind of virtually doubling somewhat the amount of content we've had in Season 1. Yeah. As well as doing like some pretty stark balance changes. Like the last patch pretty drastically changed the TTK in PvP, like pretty drastically. Oh, there's a dead Asmo here, so... The bulk of the actual Season 2 content we haven't gotten yet. We got a little bit for now, but we'll get it over time. I'm actually looking forward to the Bakama dungeon that we're getting next. Hopefully they do Bakama justice in this. I'm a bit surprised the weapons are not extendable, but... I guess outside of the spear, the weapons really were not extendable on the original one either, so... Hello, Anchovy. Happy Friday as well. I am doing great. A little bit tired, but I'm doing quite fine. Had a few things to do today, so that's why I started the stream later than usual, but you know, I'm here now. Realistically, I maybe should have taken today off to make preparations for the next video, because I do have a decent amount of work ahead of me for the next one. It's gonna be a big one, but I mean, whatever. I can do a shorty. Yeah, I don't think there's any Helios rifting right now, as usual. Typical. It is funny, right? Because I just was in Verderon, and there was literally like fucking 20 Asmo raiding Zoomin Village. You go back to Outgirl, there's like nothing. Yeah, I think this might be an Abyss angle. Maybe I do a couple of dungeons before I head there. How many tickets do I have? 3. So I can do 3 dungeons. Rank 3. Ooh, there's another cleric that rose up. Yeah. I'll check this area because that's where I found people last time. How long do we have to wait for EU release? Well... Oh well, there's actually a guy here. Hold on. I'm paralyzed, but he's not that threatening. Damn. Why the fuck do I keep finding people here? It's such a random location. But yeah. It's a bit up in the stars as to when what we're gonna get global. And I'm paralyzed. But he's running away. Interesting strategy. There's another guy coming, yeah. I'm paralyzed. I was gonna invuln. That's unfortunate. I mean, I can just go back to them. But the best guess right now is, you know, about sometime around summer, right? May June at the earliest for the global release is the estimate right now. Is this a rift exit for them? I mean, these guys have to be kissed pretty close, right? So I guess they left already. So yeah, we have a decent amount of time ahead of us before it comes for us. Which is probably for the better, I think. Like the longer they wait for global, the better the game state is gonna be, right? Try to take a few weeks off, yeah. And where the fuck did they go? These guys always get their cheeky paralyze kill and then just dip, dude. Every time, I swear to God. I mean, trust me, I want it now as well. Like, I would much... Okay. I'm a bit of like two minds in that sense, because I'm kind of enjoying playing on the foreign server for a multitude of reasons. Now, this is gonna sound weird, right? But in Ion 1, one of the problems that I was running into on Ion 1 is that after a while, if you're pretty active in PvP and stuff like that, people eventually get to know you. And then all of a sudden, it's a very different experience, right? Like every time you go to PvP, people will like make groups to hunt for your kisk. Like every time you encounter anyone in open world, they're gonna use, they were using their DP. Like they're using every single strategy, right? Like every time you encounter, every time you do an arena, you know that the guy in front of you is gonna use everything because they don't want to lose to you because they know you. You know what I mean? Like it's a bit exhausting after a while. Not to mention all of the trolls, right? Like if people don't like you, like if they know you and they don't like you, like they try to make you as miserable as possible, right? So in a way, I kind of enjoy being on a foreign server like this because I can tell you that nobody gives a shit about me, and that's really fucking refreshing, you know? The toxic iron community is part of the game. In a way, yes, but I do appreciate that I can just like vibe, you know? I just get to vibe. which is a pretty different feeling. Because dude, on Iron 1, especially because the community kept getting smaller and smaller over the time, like it gets a bit exhausting every time you queue in arena and you face a guy who's like, dude, I gotta show him, and he just fucking unleashes 8k DP on the first ink, you know? And it's like, dude, I just want to play the game. Like, we don't have to go through this. On Mother's Day, having to get more creative to dodge the angry messes, yeah. And see, speaking of dodging as well, it's like, you just want to queue your arena or your dredge, and like, if you make videos or you stream, then all of a sudden you have people like either trying to snap your queue or like trying to dodge your queue, so you keep ending in empty dredges and arena, or you keep facing the same people, you know, like, I just want to play the game, you know? I just want to play the game normally. That's why I ended up disabling a LFG channel, yeah. Yeah. But in a way, obviously, there's like a sense of community to all of that as well, right? So it's a give and take, right? It is definitely a give and take. Did Sin get nerfs with Season 2? Sin got like soft reworked because Assassin was like kind of in the gutter for a while there. So they gave Sin a few reworks, but if I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Sin is still pretty bad right now. Yeah. Like, Sin is still a Trinil's one trick, except Trinil's doesn't do much damage with the new changes. So, yeah. Like, basically every class except Sork that was a burst one trick kind of died with the TTK changes. Like, they're like hella struggling. So like Assassin, Gladiator, Ranger, Elementalist, like these classes are kind of struggling right now because they just purely relied on their damage, and because there was such a huge nerf of damage across the board in PvP, all of these classes like are low-key struggling right now. Whereas classes like Chanter, Templar, Cleric, like classes that have a bit more sustain to them, that are like more long-term, more CC based, like these classes are like on the rise more so than they were right now. Like Templar right now is probably the strongest class in the game, like across the board. Like Templar and Chanter are both in a really good position. I think Templar is like slightly ahead. Yeah, I think this might be an Abyss angle. It sucks that I got paralyzed. I was about to invuln to kill the Ranger, but yeah, it is what it is. I just hate that. Whenever people kill you with a paralyze, they just like dip immediately. I'll do another loop by Nornir, and then I'll go to the Abyss. But my number one wish right now is a CC overhaul in PvP, like across the board. There's a lot of CCs that need a serious review, and then probably a class revamp for some classes, like Gladiator. I think they need to take a serious look at Gladiator. Just revamp the class. I think Sork is strong. Like, the thing is, like, I think Sork, if they just balance the freeze, I don't think they need to, like, change anything about Sork. I think Sork is strong as is, even without the freeze. So, yeah. I don't think they need to do anything beyond just, like, making freeze not be fucking stupid. Also, hello Cyber and everyone that I may have missed. By the way. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, this is an abyss angle. Let's see what's in the middle abyss. By the way, Anchovy, I'm curious. Like, which patch did you play Iron 1 on? Like, when did you start? When did you quit? So on and so forth. Launched through the end of 2.x. Okay. So you basically stopped around 2010, 2011, I guess? Or did you come back sporadically? No, you're not getting away, brother. Not like this. I mean, in a sense, I kind of did the same. Like, I played Iron 1 very sporadically, in general. Like, I played the launch until late 2.x, right? And then I came back on the free-to-play. Jesus Christ. I came back close to free-to-play around end of 2.7 when they launched the new servers, and then I played up until, I want to say 3.5, and then I took another break, and I came back pretty early into 4.x. And then I was playing on and on during 4.x, because the server I was on was like heavily dominated, so there wasn't really much to do. And then I came back around 4.7, and then went strong until 5.3, then quit again, and then came back for Iron Classic. PvP alone wasn't enough to keep me around when the PvP was so bare bones. Yeah, I get that. Iron 1, like, you definitely had to be very involved. Wow, he sealed and paralyzed me at the same time. Holy. You definitely had to be, like, balls deep into PvP to really have a good time, especially early on, right? Like, I think Ion had more interesting PvE, like, into 3.x and especially into the 4.x patches. And that's when Iron 1, like, PvE, like, hit its stride, pretty much. Dude, fucking HP drain. Yeah. Alright, let's hold right click on the gladiator that infinitely heals for a little bit, if you may. Alright. But Iron 1's PvE was always more so objective driven instead of like mechanically based, which, you know, it is its own type of PvE. It is an approach for sure. It has merits. Especially when the leveling experience only took 2 months. Yeah. Yeah. Very early on it was. Yeah. Dude, they actually destroyed my Kisk on the Veron side. That's crazy. I'll never understand people that break Kisks, especially in this game. But I remember the early days of the leveling. Like, I remember playing Ranger on the Helios side, in the left forest area, like the ravine. Like, I have a very specific memory of doing the elite left forest solo as a Ranger and kiting around a beam on the ground. Like, using a beam on the ground to, like, have the mob just go around it without hitting me. And it was taking fucking 5 minutes per mob. And it was giving, like, 1/3 of, like, 1 bar. Yeah. Came back for a couple of months in 4.x. Yeah, yeah. 4.x was many people's favorite, for sure. To an extent, it was also the beginning of the end, but yeah, it was good. It was really good. Like, the thing that I appreciated the most about 4.x was that it was a complete package. It was like 3 really, like, big maps, complete with, like, castle siege, like world bosses. It was like the full package. Like, it wasn't like a rifting map, but it was basically the 4.x maps were what 2.x should have been. You know what I mean? Like, it was a proper Baloria map. Because, like, it's same thing, right? 3.x, everyone loved 3.x because of the Eye of Tiamaranta, right? But when you look at 3.x beyond the Eye, there really was nothing. Like, PvP in 3.x was so boring because Dredgen was dead in 3.x because it was the same old Dredgen that gave you, like, a limited amount of AP in a patch where just hanging in around the Eye of Tiamaranta just passively gave you way more AP than just doing a dredge, right? So, like, in 3.x, no one was doing dredges anymore. And all of the PvP was contained within the Eye of Tiamaranta. And, like, that's it. So 3.x got a pass because 3.x had some very good instances with, like, the 12-man raid with the Tiamat, and then the Tiamat Fortress instance and stuff like that, and Rentus based, like, all of these were, like, solid PvE instances. And then it had one really good PvP map, but the rest of the patch was incredibly weak in general. Like, 3.x is probably one of my least favorite patches, to be honest. Even though it brought some of the most iconic aspects of Iron 1. Yeah, middle rush is a bit empty right now. I'll do a few more passes and then I'll check Lower Abyss. Apparently we took everything again in the Lower Abyss. So yeah, well, we'll see how that goes. I mean, this guy's losing. Five-star officer. Oh, well. This guy's about to have an accident. Oh, that's one way to die. Unfortunate. Almost got killed by being AFK at jump. Oh, really? I mean, it's on this guy. Like, you can't pot while falling. So he would have been able to remove that root. He just decided not to. A jump. I guess that's around the area where I found the two guys. What was it? A Chanta and a Ranger? Or was it different people? Yeah, okay, it's the same two, I guess. Damn, I roamed for a while looking for them. I didn't find them. I think these guys are making fun of the AP loss in energy. I'm feared. Dude, I'm feared at turbo fucking speed, holy shit. I guess I still had the rank buff, so I got feared really far away from him. That's funny. Yeah, this 5-star might come back though. I mean, this guy's pretty tanky, I'll say that. Last time we came back to Ion, nuked Upgard Moheim. I think that was... Was it 5.1? Where they remade... They remade the leveling experience to like... reshape Poeta and Ishalgan and then make the entire leveling experience in Beluslan and Hyron. I think it was, right? I think so, yeah. I think that's what it was. To be fair, I did like the Ishalgan and Poeta redesign. I think the zones kind of looked nice. But yeah, it definitely was a bit of a brutal change. Also, 5.x is a kind of a rough patch to start from scratch. I'll say that. Yeah, I might check the lower abyss a bit. I thought this guy dropped way lower. Yeah, I mean, he's probably out of combat by now, unfortunately. Yeah, alright, let me check Lower Roshanta. And then, if it's also uneventful, we're gonna do some dungeons. For real, for real. So it's also 7 for next, got the legendary X form, yeah. It's funny because the whole transformation shit was literally like fucking gacha pull. That's literally what it was. I tried, I played it a little bit, right? I tried a bit just to like check it out, see how it was. But I don't know, like I feel like they just butchered the game with like the TTK and stuff like that. I think I was playing Chanta, and I think I was playing Chanta, and I think I did like an arena or something, and I got matched against, I think it was a Glad or something, and we could like not kill each other. We simply could not kill each other. We both had too much self-sustain, and we were doing too little damage to be able to kill each other. And I was like, I mean, no. I think this is not it, boy. Also, yeah, the transformation stuff. Yeah, well, it was just fucking weird. The fact that they had a weird way to also handle Kina. Like, I think Kina was a personal currency only or something. It was weird. Like, the entire patch was just weird. The open world was pretty bad. Like, the new map, I don't remember what was the name. It was like Enshaw or something. I don't remember. And I think they had removed a lot of the content from the game. Like, I think a lot of the arena stuff and so on and so forth were just like removed from the game. Ninth. Why the fuck is there only Ninth, dude? Trainee, what is this? Okay, 3rd class, that's a bit better. Yeah, Templar is definitely something else, man. It's I feel like it's a bit too tanky. Like, I know it's Templar and everything, but like the difference between other classes and Templar is yeah. First class. Moving on. I'm frozen. Guy above me, yeah, 5-star. It's the same guy as usual with his 50 clerics, I guess. There's a group of people here. Yeah, this guy has clerics behind him as well. Would appear you got a little bit too big for your britches. Also, that cleric came in a bit too late. Ah, he's getting rezzed. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, in 10 seconds I can take him on. But I guess they forgot about me. Or maybe they didn't see me. Usually you don't go... Yeah. I did a bit of the gacha system as well, but it was too random. I think I got the Desert Fox gold transformation, which was somewhat lucky, but you know. I'm paralyzed. Forgot to ask yesterday if you are going out this ranking going. I mean, it's going up, you know. Like, obviously, it's not going up as fast as it could because I am committing a lot of time to like catching up on my PvE gear and so on and so forth. But I'm going up in a satisfying pace. Like arena-wise, I'm 1724. I'm rank 3 on the Clerics, and I think I'm rank 7 on the Abyss right now. I'm getting more crystals when you farm level 5 pets. Yeah, I mean, if you get a lot of level 5 pets, every time you do your daily dungeons on all of your characters and you open the chests, like, you're gonna get literally thousands of crystals of every genus type every week. So that becomes a huge source once you're starting to be juiced up on the pets, yeah. At this point, I'm virtually only rerolling with these. Yeah, I mean, I killed the guy. I'm happy enough with that. And yeah, speaking of, I haven't done my reset tickets yet on my characters for my daily dungeon, so I still have like, god, like 2,000 chests to open this week. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do that off stream. Yeah, another Zerg, interesting. Okay, second class, 1 star. Yeah, these guys have Clerics and Templars as well, I can see them. To sweat killing thousands of mobs. I mean, obviously you can, right? Like, the genus grind is always gonna take a while, right? But if you have ults and you run the daily dungeon, like, you can really get by with just that. Okay, well. Yeah, this guy has multiple clerics. All of this Zerg PvP, dude. That's the only thing these guys do. Need to push up my accuracy. Yeah, we all do. We all do. It is a cruel evasion world out there. And also for the PvE, to an extent. Like, I don't think the next Sanctuary boss is gonna... Dude, they're also Zerging here. Like, dude, literally do anything else, guys. Like, are we real? I'm paralyzed. Paralyzed again. Yippee! Paralyzed again. Yippee! In class. Oh, he powers me in the grave. Classic. I think it's the same guys from earlier. Oh, there's officers this time. Yeah, it's only people roaming in full group with healers, and dude, this. This is a bit lame. I'll check Sulfur. I haven't gone to Sulfur yet. And if it's also Zergs at Sulfur, I'm just gonna do dungeons for now. One guy. Yeah, okay, it's just Asmos farming here. People here. And this guy is running bleed and poison. People here. Ninth, fifth. Looks like the officer Sam that was here, not here anymore. Ninth. Ah, fourth officer. Okay. Huh? That's a third class. I'll take that. Although that's probably a bot, I would assume. Yeah. Can I afford? I think I can. Yeah, I can. I'm paralyzed. Well. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying... With this new TTK change, like, you can actually afford to not Defiance on the first opportunity, so... I'm trying to avoid Defiancing fast as much as I can, even though obviously there's always a chance you will get punished for doing that because of paralysis Theostones, but you know, I think it's important to do your due diligence in that front. I mean, if this guy keeps going back, like, he takes long to die, but at least it's doable. I mean, average Chanta, to be honest. There's Asmos here now. Playtime's over. I'm paralyzed on the first hit. Now he's just gonna get zerged. Unfortunate. Yeah. Smells like win trading to me without the trading part. Yeah, that's what we do here. This is a one-sided relationship. Man, these guys don't get bored of this, huh? Dude, imagine doing this your entire day. Just like full force, just waiting in front of fucking dungeon entrance to like Zerg trainees, and that's the only thing you do all day. Could you imagine? I got stunned again on my Defiance buff. Like, yeah, I couldn't imagine doing this, dude. I mean, some people were doing the same thing in Iron 1. So clearly there must be some pleasure that people drive out of this, but... I don't know. I don't see it. Not my thing. Are these bots? Dude, ether bots? No, empty closet. That's an actual person. I mean, I don't know actually. 1900? Are we seeing like ether bots in the abyss now? That's a wild concept. 5-star officer. Oh, I'm paralyzed. I mean, I killed the 5-star at least. You can tell like how single neuron position those sorcerers are, dude. I was invuln for like 2 seconds and he still pressed the cap close and freeze button. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna get him. Literally one thought across every sorcerer in the world. Like, if HUD customization was a thing, the average Sorc PV would literally just be like the freeze button at like... Literally the freeze keybind on every button, and then Inferno. At like 600% size in the middle of the screen. They're just Zerg players for you? I think it's just like Sorcs in general right now. Like every Sorc plays like this. Which sucks, because like, I don't know, I still feel like Soak has strong potential right now, outside of the freeze. It's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of SM in Iron 1, right? Because obviously the majority of SMs just spammed fear. But the SM class in itself was a very interesting class. Like, if you just remove the fear aspect from it, it was an incredible class with incredible potential. But the overwhelming majority of people just never really utilized that potential, especially on the pet side. There was a lot of like funny stuff you could do with the pets. There was a lot of funny tech, both in PvE and PvP. But like across the years, I think I got to meet like 2 good SMs in Iron 1, and the rest were just fear bots. In like within over a decade. Which is a bit sad. SM was my love in Iron 1. It was a very interesting class. Honestly, I sort of regret, you know, okay, this is the infinite evasion cleric. I'm not losing my time with this. I guess one of the regret I have with the Iron 1 is that I never really played SM because it was the fearbot class, right? I played it a little bit, but not that much. But I think there was a lot of merit to like playing SM without fear and like play the class without fear. It was a very interesting class, very strong as well, even without the fear. And it feels like Soak is kind of like that in this game right now. I got paralyzed. Yeah, it's just one force of 8 people going around the abyss zugging people. Iron 2 is really weirdly designed. Yeah. I mean, again, I think with Elementalist in Iron 2, they try to take the like Final Fantasy XIV summoner approach, right? But it's not really working out. It does have some of the stuff from SM in Iron 1, but yeah. The thing is, it's pretty hard to design like a dot/pet class in a game that relies so much on like a bursty meta, right? Like Elementalist does decent damage right now, but it doesn't really have a strong identity of its own, you know what I mean? Elementalist just feels like a sorcerer with a pet right now. Yeah, what they're doing with Elementalist just feel too Soak, yeah. I mean, that's what I said, right? Like, Elementalist just feels like Soak with a pet. That's really it. Whereas in Iron 1, like, SM was the quintessential dot class with dot and like debuff class, right? Oh, he's invuln. It would appear your cleric has abandoned you. What a shame. Most important thing with BG, I mean, Spirit Sub was a bit stupid in Iron 1. Like, it was too powerful. Like, let me just put it this way. I think the the iteration of Spirit Sub they had in 4.x was a bit more interesting because you could use it on a party member and it lasted for less, like a smaller amount of time. So I think it was a lot better balanced. But I think in Iron 2 you don't quite have a bodyguard, but you have the damage tolerance buff, right? So I guess they kind of substitute it with that, which I think is fine. It does still make Elementalist like pretty tanky. I'm paralyzed. Like, I feel like Elementalist is alright right now. It's just, I feel like the whole like debuffing and like silence and bind and so on, like all of these aspects are a bit underexplored in Iron 2. Yeah. I mean, in general, like the whole concept of like burying important debuffs, I feel like is a bit, it exists, but it's kind of underexploited in the game. Also, no more Infernal Pain. Yeah. I mean, Infernal Pain was interesting. Okay, one thing from Iron 1 that most SM never really utilized was the fact that some of your debuffing and dotting kit you could also utilize in your disenchanting kit, because some of your dots you could dispel with your dispels, right? And it would count towards the max count to increase your damage. God, dude. And you have to both be careful with not accidentally like removing your own cover by removing your own dots, and also like maximizing your DPS by dispelling your own dots, right? The amount of SMs that remove their own cover silence with that, yeah. I mean, yeah, it was... SM was just like a bunch of small, intricate, like, interconnected mechanics that most people just didn't really give a shit about because of the fear. Yeah, I mean, Spirit Master was the target #1 for a reason, right? It was just overwhelmingly... like, the pressure from an SM because of Fear Shriek was, yeah, like none other. But it got a lot better when Bard got access to Melody of Equidal. All of a sudden the meta shifted at end front. Like, SM was a lot more strategic with how you had to use Fear Shriek. Do clerics fucked up SM all the time anyway? Yeah, but it was there was a barrier of entry, right? To being able to do that. Not every cleric could do it, could pull it off. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Well, I mean, I don't know about your region, but at least on at least in EU and like my server and stuff, like dual cleric comps were pretty rare, honestly. Yeah, most people didn't run dual cleric. Obviously, dual cleric was really good to counter like CC heavy comps, like all of the Soak plus SM comps early on. And this guy is just getting zugged out the wazoo. But not many people ran it. And then as soon as Bard entered the fray as the official like fear dispelling class, Double Cleric was pretty much entirely gone. Like, it was all like Cleric, Chanter, Bard, Templar as a baseline. Like from 4.8 onwards. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run a couple of dungeons. Yeah. I'll do a couple of Dramatas. Bit of a change of scenery, if you will allow me. If anybody wants to come, feel free. I think I have 3 tickets, maybe 4? I don't remember. Alright, let me see. So yeah, by the way, for those who missed it, I got the combat speed on my god. So this puppy is done for now. Dramata dungeon. I'm gonna do a couple of Dramata normals a little bit. Yeah, I literally logged into the game today and a Shugo procced at the same time, and I was like, fuck it. I did it. I got a random gold, put it in, got the combat speed. Win a POV. Actually fucking winning. Alright. Let's get it. Do we have any freebie up in there? It's time to get kicked out of the groups for playing Cleric. Are you excited? This guy just full on left. Okay, this is a fresh instance. No thanks. And thank you, thank you. That's a huge headache removed. I just get to put my Kina aside for my next PvP piece now. Finally. Why does this guy want 2 tanks? Yeah, this guy probably wants a Chanta. Dude, these guys should be doing hard mode. I'm gonna be honest. How's the hard mode PF going? 3.4. I'd be curious to run some hard mode. But I'm guessing people still don't want clerics. Oh, we can see. We can see if we can do some hard mode. And kicked. And triple meaty. I don't know about this one, Chief. I mean, I can request that. Nope. This guy did not even look at my gear. I think this is a group I just left, right? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try for a bit more, but hard mode as a cleric is just... People just... What the fuck, brother? Look at this shit. Look at this guy's gear and look at what he fucking has. Man. Some people just don't struggle. Holy shit. Cannot find room. Kill all monsters achievement. Wow. From I Love MILF. It's... What a fucking group, dude. What a group. What does the achievement even give? Let me check. I'm guessing it's here, right? I'm at the... Defeat all monsters. Oh, it gives a title. Ooh, it gives 10 accuracy from just owning the title. That's pretty interesting. Interesting. Man, the amount of mobs there is in this fucking dungeon, though. I'm gonna get kicked. I already know it, but it is worth a shot. Yeah. You're just not allowed into hard mode as a cleric. That's just the bottom line. People don't fuck with you. Alright, well, I guess we're doing normal mode. Yeah, this guy is not leaving. Thought about which EU Asmo side you're gonna be playing on Google. I've been thinking about it. I'm low-key... Okay, obviously playing Asmo, because I played Asmo on Taiwan, would be probably the optimal... I actually left. Would be the optimal thing to do, because I know everything about Asmo side, but part of me wants to play Ilios just to experience the other side of the game. You know what I mean? So, undecided for now. Like I don't mind one way or another. So I guess if I play with other people, the decision will probably be on them, right? I don't have a strong opinion one way or another, I guess. That's fine. I can't wait for this guy to tell me to go open the TPs because I play Cleric. Okay, can we be real for a second? Like, Chenta is good in terms of like the party bus, but it's not that good. It feels like people are like really obsessed. Like, it's really good, but it's not like that much stronger than a cleric in terms of like the amount of damage it gives you. I also have the wrong tab. I'll just change that in a second. Like, the damage tolerance is really good. Like, that's the one thing that Cleric just doesn't really have. Like, we have 5%, Chenta has 20. But, I mean, okay, we have 10% because of Light of Protection now. Instead of 20, but, you know. DPS-wise, it's pretty close because of the damage tolerance. You come back. Okay, this guy opened the TP, right? Never mind. That there was just one guy missing for half the fight for no reason, I guess. Once people have decided which class are the winner and losers, yeah. I mean, the thing is, with a game like this that literally shifts its meta every week, like, it's a bit of a silly mentality. On the gear chanter getting profit being chanter, yeah. Yeah, it's the mantra, man. Like, people just see the funny numbers on the mantra and they go, ooh. That's a skewed ass chakram right there. Yeah, no. Holy shit. That glad dropped to like 5% health in 2 ticks. But yeah, the whole like perception of like optimal classes in PvE is a bit skewed right now in the wrong direction. It's the same thing as I was saying the other day, right? Like, a lot of people have a bad perception of Templar in PvE, but Templar is like actually pretty strong right now in PvE. It's really comfy. It does a ton of damage. It still buffs the group with Fury. Like, yeah. And then on the flip side, you have stuff like people kind of take gladiators and rangers no problem, even though I wouldn't necessarily say they're like the strongest class by any mean. Especially when you consider the amount of rangers that don't use their party buff and shields. Yeah, like Templar is just incredibly comfortable of a class and also strong, you know. Like, and also the stability on the boss, like just keeping the threat. This way you can get the back more. That's a non-negligible amount of extra damage to be able to get the back reliably. DPS meters 2s aren't great yet. Yeah. Yeah, the DPS meters are doing more harm than good for the most part, because a lot of them are not like completely accurate, and the data is very skewed because obviously, yeah, you do big damage when you have a cleric in your group because the cleric is like reducing the boss's damage tolerance, and meanwhile most of the player base doesn't fucking realize that cleric literally lowers the boss's damage tolerance by 46 fucking percent. 46. But yeah, sure, cleric is useless. Like, keep telling yourself that. But it is what it is for now. I mean, you saw, right? Like, I tried joining hard mode groups. Oh my god. I tried joining hard mode groups and I have cleared hard mode on multiple occasions with no problems. Because I play Cleric, there's a status quo, right? There's like a perception that it's not possible with Cleric. Even though some of the groups that killed the old normal mode had Clerics, you know? I've seen people earning like 50k DPS by just having a Chanta. I mean, yeah, Chanta is strong, but what I'm saying is that Cleric is like almost equally as strong in terms of like how much it buffs the group, while also doing like pretty solid DPS. Now, granted, the reputation isn't completely unearned, right? It's just like the current Chantas, like a lot of Clerics don't put effort into their gear, don't put effort into actually DPSing the boss. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the whole incident with Clerics not being able to open boxes in like Sanctuary and stuff like that, right? Because a lot of Clerics just only heal, they don't try to DPS at all, or like maybe they hold like left click or something, and like that's it. So you know that's part of the reason why the reputation was earned, but yeah. I have to use a redstone or a Cleric, yeah, that's a huge perk, you know? The redstones don't fucking grow on trees. I mean, they kind of do to an extent because they keep giving them to us, but most of our runs are faster by having both. Yeah, and I think that's by design. You can also play more Brazen when you have a Cleric, because if you just stand in shit to maintain uptime, a Cleric can just like insta-heal you. Yeah. Big. That's actually good. I need to break that down for the transfer stones. Happened to me with a full support Chanta and Transcendent stage 9. Yeah. Some people are taking the support role a bit too close to heart. Yeah. Just keep it here. Now these stats are kind of ass. Yeah. Yeah, 2 more for now. Jesus Christ, dude. And see, like, these types of people are joining these types of Chanta because XD Chanta. Yep, Cleric banned. Even in normal mode. Dude, the amount of time I get kicked in normal mode rooms. Fucking normal mode. Oh. Oh, and I'm gonna say, dude, Promede players, okay? This is a message to you. Stop being fucking stupid when you're making party finders. Thank you. Like, the amount of terrible party finders or party finders I get kicked out for no reason that are made by Chromede players exceed the rest of the servers. I don't know what it is with the people over there. Both on my main and all, by the way. It's like, these guys will only take you for like a 5 temple if you're 3.2k. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, I mean, another fine room. I need to fix that. I don't get it how we are this far into the game and the group finder is still as bugged as it is. That is very obnoxious, for sure. Yeah, I might just have to make my own group because all of these are either bugged or don't take clerics. I am nearly ready for Ludra. Is there a way I can find a group to run it? You can just pug it. Like, I've been pugging Ludras as of late, and it's going fine. Like, when you look at the group finders for Ludra, if you want to kill Ludra specifically, you click on the one that say 1, 2, 3, because that means old boss, right? 1, 2 is only the mid bosses. And yeah, other than that, if you actually want to find people to run Sanctuary, then like community discords and stuff like that are your best bet for now. Because the majority of those groups are just going to be like Chinese, so yeah. Unless you know people, not much of a choice. I might just fucking join this. Okay. Yeah, the problem is that all of these empty groups have Cleric side as their lead, and no one is joining because XD Cleric. So if I make a group, I'm just gonna be left alone in the dark. No room available for selected role. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, there's another cleric. Hey, look, 3 clerics fucking joined. Those first few days of the normal Dramata did irreparable damage to the group finder. I swear to God. Cooked. Yeah, surely the... Dude, look at this fucking guy. Shitty fucking +7 dungeon gear and he kicks me. Unfucking believable. So no Discord, you just run with randoms. I mean, as far as I... Look, I personally just pug it, right? Maybe there's Discords, there's Discords around, right? But I've had pretty good luck pugging personally, so I haven't really had to look around, to be honest. Alright, well this guy hasn't kicked me yet, so surely we're in the clear, right? Yeah, disgusting. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Like, my PvE gear isn't even bad. Like, it's just normal mode. Usually, give me a break, you know? Also, I'm using the wrong power shards. XD. At least I know this before using all of them this time. How much accuracy do you need for Ludra? In phase 2, because the boss exclusively phases you, it's around 1400 to not get parried anymore. Yeah, it's around that. Also accounts for like PvE accuracy and stuff. Damn. The unfortunate incident of running in the same direction. How do I get that high accuracy? Mostly pets. Like, the bulk of your accuracy is gonna be from pets and from rolling accuracy and precision on your armor. Obviously, mana stones help, right? God, dude, how are they dying so much? But yeah, the bulk is from the pets. Yeah, pets are just a massive source of power for both PvE and PvP. Like, same for might. Like, your attack, a lot of your attack comes from pets as well. Same with evasion, same with status effect chance. Pets are just really important. Genius Insights. I have a video on pet if you haven't seen it already, but the long story short is on the special slots with damage boost and damage tolerance, you roll that, and then on the rest of the slots it's going to be accuracy and evasion depending on what you want to go for, basically. With the exception of the special genius, in which you're going to roll like max attack, attack bonus. Which one do I roll for accuracy? Every genius except special can roll accuracy on every slot. I think it's like slot. Oh, this guy already went. Okay. I think it's like slot 369 or something like that. That rolls special stats. So on these ones you're not gonna roll accuracy, but on the rest you can. Oh, it's like 3.5. Is it 357? I don't remember. I do not remember. I made a guide on that and I do not remember. You grab someone. Didn't get my stagger skill. Thank you for replies, no problem. Any other questions, you can feel free to ask. And yeah, if you haven't already, obviously I would recommend watching my videos on pets. Might answer some of the stuff you're wondering about. Also, this guy is maybe dead from the dart if he doesn't heal himself. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, never mind, he's fucking dead. Rip. That was almost bad. I didn't know you could parry the grab, but apparently you can. Yeah, and there's a lot of poison in the middle. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's also a lot of lavas right now. Okay, I'm not going on this one, I'm going on the other one. It's a little bit claustrophobic, but it's fine. Dude, move. Yeah, I didn't have time to dodge roll. Nice BOE ring, surely that's worth something. Hey, another gold. Finally. Had a bit of a dry spell for a minute. But we're finally hitting gold. Oh, that's a cube. On the Ludra bracelet? Yeah, I mean, you don't even necessarily need to kill Ludra to get the bracelet. Like, your biggest source of the bracelet is the mini-boss chests, right? For both the gold and the eternal bracelet. They're pretty likely to drop from it. So as long as you manage to kill the first two mini-bosses, you'll make progress towards getting them. Right. Alright, one more. Yo, can we get a freebie? Yeah, it's a fresh instance. Did they open it? Yeah, they did. Alright. I'm gonna have to spend a bunch of Kina on the the daily dungeon tickets on all of my characters after this. It has to be done. Like 2.8 mil something. I think I bought it on my main actually already, so 2.1. Yes, classic. The other guy aggroed, I'm getting them because I'm healing him. But yeah, obviously, if you haven't seen them, but I'm assuming that you did, is I did make guides for also the both the mini bosses and the Looter himself, the Sanctuary. So some of the stuff isn't relevant anymore because the instance has changed a bit since I made the video, but most of it is relevant information. Also, this guy's dead, I guess. Fine, I'll res you. Okay, they did it. Okay, was this guy opening it? Yeah, I think he is. Nice. He's the third guy trying to kill the tamer. I don't have to do that, brother. This is normal mode, we're fine. Hello, Raiden. Good morning. Catching me in the middle of a intense PvE session that's about to end with this dungeon. And then we'll be back to the usually scheduled PvP activities. I think I'm gonna try to defend on the next rift. Maybe it's gonna be boring, but I have to do my due diligence. It's probably gonna be a lot of roaming while talking about random shit. Oh, this guy's going for the same one. Usually skill of nothing because people don't PvP. I mean, this server has been doing PvP, although it's been a lot of like Zerg PvP, I do have to say. Not my fav, not my fav. This guy's gonna be fucked. But yeah, in terms of the Helios crossing the rift to come to Outguard, now that is a rare delicacy. Not very common. I actually ran into two guys earlier. I killed them, and then they came back, and then I got paralyzed. And I died, and when I came back, they just fucking vanished. So, yeah. I don't even think I have done a single one of the stage of the PvP weekly for Outguard this week. I just haven't been able to find anyone. Could be everything, right? Although I don't know if I'm gonna make that for fear. Yeah. Oh well. Well, not the highest DPS group, but at least it's pretty clean. Yeah. Nah, no goal this time. Alright, let me sell that, and then I'll go back to the Abyss for a bit. Although, I think I prefer the Central Abyss, because it's a lot less zergy, to be honest. Yeah. I'll go check the Central Abyss again. I'm not getting used to the fact they added a F button for this. So many Stigma shards I need to craft. I just wish the Stigma shard Gamba wasn't so expensive, dude. It's so expensive. Yeah, we're done. Yeah. Alright. PP. And we go back. All right. Do we have anyone? Not a good start. I don't know why these guys are farming in PvE gear. Since PvP gear is better for this. Also, I'm in PvE tab right now, right? Yeah. I need to fix that. Three-star officer. And he's down. Officer down. Okay. Oh, is he coming back? A different guy. Mint class. Nah, I'm proudest. So many ranges. All the time, always. I mean, Ranger has been a lot easier to deal with the TTK changes, at least. I used Absolution, but I died before it took effect. I'm sure I'll meet again with that group of 3 people in no time. Within Voln I should be able to make a dent in them. But I'll check this island for now. Which artifact do we have again? It's this one. Okay, now this segment is like Asimo dominated. Alright, let's see if we can fight those 3 fellas again. Okay, he's in Voln. Paralyzed. Ah, sealed. Really unfortunate paralysis here. Would have been able to kill the Glad as well otherwise. Okay, they have a second Glad now, it seems. I mean, may have been a coincidence, but... Paralyzed. The trainee. Damn, dude's using salvation just to get in. You go, chief. Another ninth Clad. I wonder how many people are rerolling because of the TTK changes. There's a sudden like weird surge of like rank 9 chanters going around and going about. I'll say that. This is also Asmo dominated, it seems like. Oh, wait. There's an Ilios here. 10th class. Oop. 3-star officer? Well, don't mind if I do. Stealth, alright. This one, do I still have them? I do. Alright. Yippee! Is he still around? Doesn't seem to be the case. Unfortunately. What do you mean, like the crafter signature, or do you mean the PvP one? Oh yeah, there's people here now. I'm not using move shock on that. Yeah. Thank you for cleaning up. That's a Chanta. I mean, this one, I don't even see the crafter information on that. Your guard? Yeah, it's mine. My PvP guard is, it exists, you know? Yeah, well... I'm getting Zerg just a bit. And template plus Chanter is like rough, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna go on this ledge over there. If you don't mind, if you don't mind. Yeah, let me just like, whoop, there we go. Just don't pull me. Be nice, alright? Thank you. Much appreciated. Thought this was a Christian-friendly stream. Nah. We are a proud wearer of the Decayness guard here. With the skill on it. I should. It's just a difficult conundrum that I have, right? Because I do want to change a bunch of things in terms of like how my arcanas are in PvP. Because I do want to transition to level 20 Radiant Recovery. I need to get 4 levels of Chain of Torment for my cards, so I can run Precision on my guard. Like, I have a bunch of things I would like to change from on my arcanas right now, but we are getting new Arcana cards soon, and I do also want to run the new dungeon, right? So I don't know. It's difficult, right? Difficult decision. This assassin is like weird, man. He's kind of not PvPing. Also, that is no bueno. Yeah, I did not foresee the group coming. But I would like to like redo my arcanas, but it's like, do I really want to redo all of my arcanas this close to having to farm like new sets of arcanas anyways? Like, I'm gonna have to run this all over again when the new arcana come out. Maybe even sooner. Like if they release like the new card types from the new sets before the new dungeon, then I'm gonna have to do it at this point, right? Class, yeah, whatever. You're just collecting the base gold cards so you have options when the new stuff drops. I mean, at best, if you collect cards right now, at best you're basically just gonna have fodder to level them up faster, right? Which in a way you will have fodder anyways, because you will be able to feed your old cards into the new ones, right? So like basically at best that's what you're pre-farming. Because we won't have transmutes, right? They say there wouldn't be transmutes for the new card. So yeah. Guys are dead. Go level 10, you can completely change level up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a matter of committing to it, because right now I've been committing to doing the new dungeon to get the new armor set, just to like upgrade my PvE gear, right? But I'm getting pretty close to being done with the new dungeon anyway, so yeah. I might just like start spamming Transcendence 10. Because okay, here's the thing. I don't need cards with a better spread of skills on them. I need cards with like better luck on the level ups, right? Like that's my problem right now, which means that even if I get a good card, I need to like full commit to it to level 5 until I figure out if I'm gonna use it as a replacement, right? Like that's the problem. It's such a huge commitment to get any upgrade, and it's not like I can just simply transfer what I have into a new one, because I might just downgrade if I do that. So I'm gonna have to like rebuild cards from scratch is the problem. And I need to replace like 2 cards, maybe 3 if I also want to like commit on a better grail, which I think my grail is pretty okay right now, but towards the goal that I have right now, I could get better. You know, stockpile a few XP for new cards. Yeah. I mean, in general anyways, like I'm kind of starting to run out of reasons to do Dramata, right? So after a point, I think after next PD or something, I might just start doing Transcendence and just like stockpile. That's probably the angle right now. I mean, I need to do some Transcendence for the season quests anyways, so yeah. Because like at this point, like let me tell you, I'm already feeling pretty powerful on Cleric right now, but if I had the proper skill levels based on the stuff I want to do right now with the whole like TTK update and stuff, I would be even more of a menace. Like beyond belief. Like I'm already pretty tanky. I would be infinitely tankier if I did that. So yeah, tough call. It's just a lot of commitment this close to having to fully commit to a new set of cards. I guess. Yeah. Well, I guess I can just finish him with left click. A ranger rooting me. That hasn't happened in a very long time. And like the funny thing is, right, like I think one of my cards is still level 4 even. Like I did so little Transcendence spam. I could see. Yeah, my mirror and my bell are level 4 right now. Yeah. Yeah. I could get one more level of survival willpower. I'm 25 right now, could be 26. Honestly, like, especially with the TTK change, I'm very happy I committed into status effect resist and survival power. Because like getting the 60% damage tolerance on engage against CC classes has been nice. It's been really nice. It's been allowing me to like not pop Defiance as fast and stuff like that. There is a dude. Yeah, there is two dudes in fact. This guy is already getting manhandled, so... Yeah, rank 9. So many rank 9s. So many rank 9s. Oh, 1 star. You know, even though the Central Abyss gives you like less time and the stones are basically non-existent for the time extensions, I still find it difficult to even remotely possibly spend all of the time, the weekly time. Like the whole timer thing on the Abyss is like it is so irrelevant. The fact that people were worried about this is a bit funny in hindsight, especially since the timers are separate between the two Abyss area. They're paywalling the PvP! Yeah. Sure, dude. Yeah. Oh, there's a group here. First officer. Cleric down. Don't know about this one, chief. Oh, there's 1 star here though. I'm back. Unforge. We were really overestimating how long they would want to fly in circle around the Abyss or grind mobs. I mean, fact of the matter is, right, like, the game just splits your attention a lot. And also, like, basically per week, we are already getting, like, 20 hours of, like, baseline Abyss time, right? So, more than that, 28. 28 hours of, like, baseline Abyss time before time extensions, right? Like, it is kind of crazy to me that people are even buying the time extensions. I don't know what kind of person would buy time extensions. I mean, maybe the bots. Actually, now that I think about it, I guess, like, the bots that farm in lower Abyss are the ones buying the time extensions. You have a PvP guide for Cleric. I don't really have a guide per se, but I do have a short that goes over my stigma skills and why I use them. But, like, that's about it, really. Like, the thing is, I don't even know how I would go about making a PvP guide for Cleric. Because it's... I think the kit is pretty self-explanatory, though. Now, that being said, I do have a video in the works for PvP progression. Like, how to get the gear, how to upgrade it, the ideal stats for them, like, what route to take for the upgrade, so on and so forth. Like, that video is gonna come out. Like, probably in the next few days. God, dude. I'm paralyzed again. That's for premium sub. I mean, yeah, the thing, even with the baseline, that's still 14 hours of Abyss, dude. Like, I would say I spend a lot of time in the Abyss. Right? I probably spend more time in the Abyss than a lot of people. Now, granted, a lot of people spend more time in the Abyss than me. Like, the people who grind, like, the super high rank and stuff. Like, these people probably spend a bit more time than me, but I think the majority of the play base... Dude, you're rank 7, like, it really isn't that deep. I was wondering why your Divine Orb is so fast. Mostly because I just stack CDR when I can get it. Like, all of my Pantheon paintings have illusion. Both of my bracelets have illusion. I use the Talistra wings, which have CDR, and like CDR impacts the speed of your Divine Aura. So that's mostly why. Because your Divine Aura mimics your own stats, and the beam that it shoots is a skill with a cooldown. So if you have CDR, then your Divine Aura has CDR on that skill too. I guess it's only that Zerg roaming around now. Kind of starting with PvP right now. Yeah, I mean, it is a process to get to the point where you're comfortable, especially if you do solo PvP as a cleric. But once you get there, it's pretty comfy. That's probably the Zerg, right? I would assume. Yeah. And he's invuln. Surely his Zerg is not gonna come rescue him, right? Yep, there we come. I'll go check the Nova Abyss for a bit. Like, the only thing I would be able to kill in that Zerg would be the Chanta, and this guy is like rank 9, so it's not really worth my time. If I attack the Cleric, he's gonna invuln. The Ranger has too much evasion. Like, how much can be done about that? The lower Chanta. Was a guy, and there's no guy anymore. Dent class. Yeah, that was a trainee as well. Damn. Dent class using blue scrolls. Bro is ballin'. And oh my goodness. It is a 4-star, but I think that's a Templar. It's a Templar, right? And I'm paralyzed. Yeah. It's only Zergs right now. So I think I'm gonna be done for today. Yeah. I'm just gonna take that time to like start working on the next video. I didn't really intend on streaming today anyway, so yeah, I think I'm gonna be done for now. I will be here during all the weekend though, so look forward to that. But yeah, thanks for watching today. Still short stream, but I will be back tomorrow with more goodness with a long stream, so please look forward to it.